Hi, it's Leslie in Tennessee, and it is a hot day here. High humidity. It's been a wonderful spring for growing crops because it's been so wet and warm. This year I've tried a new philosophy in my garden. I've been trying to focus more on calorie crops, foods that we could live on if we couldn't go to the grocery store. So complex carbohydrates like sweet potatoes, onions, garlic. And this year I've been experimenting with edamame, which are immature soybeans. Maybe they're mature, they just haven't dried yet into the hard little soybeans like we normally think of. It's a food that's commonly eaten in Asia. We just steam them or boil them for about 4 minutes, and then you drain them, run cool water over them to stop the cooking, spread them on a plate and lightly salt them, and then you just take the pod, and on the underside of the pod you just touch it with your teeth and squeeze it, and the beans pop into your mouth, and then you discard the pod itself. High in protein, excellent food right here. So this year we tried an experiment, and on March 13, I harvested all the kale out of my greenhouse. I know that's a little early, I probably could have got more, but I ended up by getting aphids and things like that, so I picked it all, harvested all, froze what I could freeze. Then on March 16, I planted the soybeans for edamame. So here we are on June 6, about 12 weeks later, and we have a wonderful harvest of edamame here. This is about 5 pounds worth we picked this morning, over the last couple days actually. But you can see it here in the greenhouse. Now we've been rummaging through this, and so they're kind of falling over. But the secret is to keep it well watered so that the pods plump up very nicely. And I think I will we're picking every day or two. And then I'll probably leave a few to go ahead and dry for seed for next year. I haven't tried saving seed on soy before, but it may be a possibility. I'll probably buy backup seed just in case anyway. But grand experiment, it went really well. I tried to get multiple crops in my garden every year, something I learned from an online grower, that every crop has about a 90-day period, give or take, 10 or 15 days. And after that time, they usually start to go down in their production, or they're just not as good. So in my mind, it's time to get those crops out of there instead of trying to, glean it to the very last end and get something else in there that might be able to thrive within the next 3 months. So Tennessee is a marvelous place where we can get in 3, sometimes 4 crops in a year, depending on the length of the growing time for that particular crop. So this year, a lot less tomatoes. I'm not going to be canning as many jars of ketchup and salsa and spaghetti sauce and stewed tomatoes. We just don't use those things all that much. There's nothing wrong with canning all those, but I'm focusing more on the calorie crops, and then less cucumbers, less zucchini, and more on things that'll do well for long-term storage and give us those complex carbohydrate and protein calories that we need to sustain us if there were ever any sort of food shortages or emergencies. I hope this helps. God bless you, and remember, you were created to live in the garden.